Salute, chat to everyone that's out there, man. I hope you guys had a great week. It is Friday. I'm here with the brothers. I'm here with both of my co-hosts. I got Shine to my immediate right or left. I don't know which side to me, but to me, it looked like my right. Then I got 4K way on the other side. We got some brand new content about to drop for you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. But before we begin, make sure to smash the like button. Again, make sure to smash the like button. Show us some love. We are your content creators, and that's the way you get to pay your admission for your entry. Now, I want to let my brothers introduce themselves. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all week was?
Busy.
A lot going on. Ramadan. 2 days.
Yo. No, I definitely got you. I got you. So what's your name? Introduce yourself to the fans. Where can they find you at? What you do?
Yeah. So I'm Sean, aka Solo Gifted. I make music, YouTube content with my brothers 24/7. Make sure y'all tap in with my social media. I got a bunch of content out right now. Whenever we go live, we're gonna have some good content to review for y'all. So if y'all want something reviewed, y'all send it to me or a side, but definitely me and Fo will get it in there for y'all. If it's some good stuff, we'll get it in there for y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much
we're gonna make sure we're gonna put like a link or something or put y'all social medias so that they can go ahead and know exactly where social media to go to. But any one of us is fine. Definitely subscribe to RingRivalz on all social media platforms, but those two are the ones that you're gonna want to tap into and get the information to, and that make sure you get to me. Go ahead, Fo. How you feeling, great brother? Joseph, how you feeling, man?
Y'all can find me here, of course, right here on RingRivalz. Y'all see us over on Blue Blood Sports TV. Y'all know me on social media, PokeZ.887. That's the Instagram. PokeZ with 4
right.
PokeZ887 with all music on all platforms and things like that. But first, the place you're going to find me is sitting right here with RingRivalz. We're here to bring y'all this live and uncut content, and just use the boxing community, fans.
Right. Oh, and RC, yeah, we're gonna as soon as we have the super chat available, I'm definitely gonna make sure that you guys know that. But for right now, what you can do is you can cash out, and then I will read it as if it's a super chat. We appreciate you guys. So, guys, we have some crazy content that's happening this week in boxing. We're gonna start off with some let's start off with a little content presented by your boy 4K with Bill Haney. So we're gonna get into it.
All right, bet.
All right, let me know if you can see it.
Barely, if I can.
Not really.
I'll tell you what.
You can't see it? That's fine. Hold on. Let me see.
I got you.
Let me see. So you can't see it, but you should still be able to read it so they'll have some type of context as to what's going on.
Actually, I can't, but I'm going to pull it up right now for you.
All right, shoot. So what he's going to do is he's going to pull up. This is a screenshot from Champ side, and then it cited, pretty much Bill to make these, these videos. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to give you guys the context right before you're able to actually see the videos, and then that will allow you to understand exactly what's going on. So, with this, let me see. Hey, salute. Who is that in the chat? Fred, how you feeling? Fred? All right, that's my wife, Pam. Salute, babe. How you feeling? Hit the like button on your way. Enjoy the context. Right.
All right. So basically, these tweets we pulled up, we just wanted to give y'all a little bit of a refresher of what happened. Jump into the content that's currently happening right now. And we have is the tweets in sequential order. Appreciate Champs out for putting everything in sequential order. We got Bill Haney addressing Shakur, and he says Shakur ain't made a single fight happen, not one real fight yet with nobody at all, because Bob makes his fights happen, not him. I wouldn't waste my time negotiating to even talk to that dude ever again in life. He can take that BS energy and work on it with somebody else. Second tweet is I negotiated with dude and nothing happened. I put a deal on the table. He didn't take the deal nor counter it. I'm not doing the Twitter beef again. April 20th, Haney versus Garcia, in which Shakur Stevenson decides to respond again. Bill just told y'all he would never negotiate a fight between me and his son ever. All caps. If that's not ducking, then I don't know what is. But good luck to y'all. Wish y'all nothing but the best. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. And then we have the champ himself at the 140 division, Devin Haney, jumping into the conversation, of course, and saying that every chance you get, you mentioning me. You the most envious, hating ass ninja I ever seen. You scared to death to mention ninjas that's, I mean, let me just say ninjas guys that's actually in the same weight class as you. Should have took that first offer. Now top rank lowballed you. You thirsty. He goes in on him again and says top rank offer Shakur to make nothing higher than $3 million for the next 3 years. I would want to take that 25% now too. If he really wanted to make a fight, what fight can he really make? Can he really make by DMing? He got to answer to Bob. Bob called the shots over there. Stop falling for the clout chasing.
All right. So that's a little context for us, and then now we're gonna jump into the Bill Haney video.
Anybody else that is sending out any messages that they're gonna fill in or they're gonna do any of that, they can't do any of that. You know what I mean? So I don't care to go back and forth because I knew that that's what they wanted it to do. They want to talk about Devin when he got a fight lined up. You know, just put yourself in there and say, well, if they back out, and we're going to talk about that. No, we're not going to talk about that. And I didn't want to talk about that. And it's not that I would never entertain a fight between him and Devin. That's completely false and completely untrue. What I'll never do is think that Shakur Stevenson's word in business means anything when he's talking to me. You know, you've seen unethical things that he's done is I've tried to talk to him and he records and, you know, and then.
So he's saying that he don't want to do business with Shakur because the way he handled business isn't ethical, you know, in practice. So he don't approve of his. I mean, could you really be mad at a guy for saying that with you know, with somebody who was secretly recording him and then kept that message? What you guys think?
Well, I needed that clarification from Bill because the initial was saying that he would never, you know, deal with Shakur again and things like that. So that kind of threw me off because I'm like, well, if he's volunteering, like we know who Shakur Stevenson is, and if he's volunteering to take the place of another fighter, you know, to keep the fight alive and, you know, and give us a good fight, a good showdown in the case of Ryan missing, and Bill is saying that he's not going to entertain that at all, it kind of threw me off. But with this video right here, he's actually clarifying exactly what he meant, you know, and it's hard to read between the lines sometimes. So I'm glad that, and I understand exactly what Bill is saying, and it makes total sense. You don't want to deal with somebody that's recording personal conversations and things like that, you know, things that other people weren't supposed to be privy to.
Right. Because it seems like some type of violation of privacy, right? Like if I'm having a private conversation with you or Shine, and I find out that you guys have recorded the conversation, whether it's for nefarious purposes or not, it's just gonna make me feel as if like, hey man, you can't really trust those guys. Next level coach, salute, great brother. You can't really trust this guy, you know, whenever you know you could be sharing very private information. So it makes sense. And then when you talk about the world of boxing is already the wild, wild west, right? So you definitely don't want someone as loose as a cannon as that, you know, doing fight, doing promotion, doing things like that with your fight, because it may bring it to a trashy place. What you think about that, Sean? Warrior class, salute.
Yeah, I feel his sentiment on that. Like he don't really like how he went about the recording and stuff like that, but I think at this point in time, it wouldn't even like they're not close anymore to where it would even be anything like that. Like it would just be strictly about the fight. Like they not interacting with each other on that level anymore. So it shouldn't be hard to make a fight happen between them. That's my only like pushback. Like I feel like you still should be able to make a fight with them, but I can also I can also see like the frustration from Bill and Devin, like, bro, like you doing like the most, like just stop. Because in all actuality, if the fight was really done, we all know that Barbosa is next in line. Like, bro, you're not getting the fight. Like, just stop. The only thing that's how I feel about it.
Nice. Okay. All right, let's go to the next piece.
To him, and he records, and you know, and then misconstrues the recording as if Devin is not with the smoke or we not with the smoke. I've texted him and we text back and forth. He comes back to the media and shows the media the text, and it misinterprets the text as if we're not with what we appear to be with. Buddy, he ain't fought nobody He hasn't fought anybody that we feel like that we're not gonna skunk beat. And no disrespect to the fighters that he didn't fought, but I mean, it's just.
I agree with that. Shakur Stevenson hadn't fought anybody that I feel that Devin Haney won't beat. I feel that Devin Haney can have a hard time against De Los Santos, but I feel like anybody can have a hard time against De Los Santos. I don't think that Shakur has fought anyone that will absolutely stomp Dev. I do agree with that.
Right.
Just and the last fight that he had with that was an opponent that was coming forward, Edwin De Los Santos, you got a chance to see a whole bunch of holes in his game. And to me, instead of working on that and displaying that, the Shakur Stevenson that people have grown fond to love,
right?
He jumps back on the Twitters and shit, right. Back on the tweeting and just bullshit. When he has a Hall of Fame team and Bob Arum in the top ranked team, also has a great manager and Jay Prince, he should really let them do their job, because what I said and anybody else that
Okay, so that's the next clip. Let's jump over to the next one. If you guys have anything to say about that, we have our first cash out. It's from my boy Ron Coates. Salute, RC. How you feeling, man? It says, for just kicking it off, keep grinding. Love to see it. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you, great brother. The show appreciates you, and that's how we keep moving, because people like you help us out. Let's continue.
Core fans say they haven't been able to land a fight yet. It can't be everybody else's fault. It cannot be everybody else's fault. Of course, we have our situation with him where I said that we put an offer on the table. An offer for some money was on the table, and an offer for a percentage that he kept talking about. He never countered it. He stayed maintaining that it was a 50.
What do you guys think he mean by it can't be everybody's fault? Do you think he mean by fights that he's been trying to get outside of Devin and he wasn't able to get those fights? Like, what do you guys think he mean by that?
Sean, you want to take that one real quick?
No, I really don't know. I really don't have a clue.
I'm kind of lost with that one, because I just thought that he couldn't get a fight with Dev.
He said, because everybody that, like, let's keep it a bean. When Shakur called out Loma didn't want to fight with Shakur. That was something
right. That's true.
And there were a couple of other names that's not coming to the top of my head right now, but it has seemed that if it's not Devin,
Isaac Cruz,
every other fighter.
Isaac Cruz was
Isaac.
It was Isaac Cruz, right?
So it's I know for a fact it's around. I know for a fact it's around three or four people. And William Zepeda being added now recently for the way he came out. Now apparently the fight's going to be made, but we have a whole recording of William Zepeda saying that it doesn't make sense to fight Shakur Stevenson and that he wouldn't make any money against Shakur and things like that. I think it's more so of everybody not liking the style. Everybody's calling him a runner. He's a runner. He's a track star. Shakur Twitterson and blase. Yeah. And that performance against Edwin De Los Santos did not help him. So a lot of fighters has come out within the last year that Shakur Stevenson has called out, and they haven't been willing to fight him. And with him ruining that chance that he had to fight Devin Haney, it kind of made it worse on himself. So I don't know what Bill means when he says that that it can't be everybody else's fault. Because a lot of those other fighters, other than Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, they didn't want to fight him. So with it,
I agree with you. I share that same sentiment. They don't want to fight him because of the style matchup is not good. His style for anybody is not fun to deal with. So it's like you always say, two things can be true, right? His style can be very, very hard to deal with. They can be ducking, and he could have made a bad choice with not taking the 25%. That doesn't make him, the person that has messed up all the other fights and the other opportunities. I only really remember him not fighting two people of significance that I wanted to see, right? The Devin Haney, and then it was the Frank Martin. The Frank Martin they was trying to give him like $1 million. Remember that? And Frank Martin said he wanted a little He never really put no number on it as far as what the little was. Was it 1,100,000, 1,500,000? He never really said. No, and that's not Shakur's fault. It's not Shakur's fault. But here's the thing: if Shakur wants those names, he's going to have to give. It's going to be some take and some give. If you're going to want to beat the names that people are going to recognize you for and for being a great boxer and put noticeable names on it, sometimes you have to concede. And if you do not concede, then you may not get the fights that you want in or need to jump to that next level. So I can understand that.
Like Floyd said, you have to make sacrifices regardless if you don't want to. Like, you have to make sacrifices for all of the big fights. Like, that's the only way it's gonna happen, because you're fighting a fighter that's pretty close to where you're at. Like, they're not just gonna let you treat them like a little bro, like a little baby B-side or something. No, like, you gotta concede to what other people want. And it's not that. And like, my thing is, I don't like the false narrative that Shakur be running, bro. Like, Shakur did not be running. If you look at his last fights, he be right there. It's just these people don't have the skill set to challenge him the way that they want, because they know if they get in there, they don't have the skill set, so it's not going to look pretty and they're going to look embarrassed. Let's be honest. That's really what it is.
Jamel Herring in the pocket, in the phone booth, in the pocket. Constacey out in the pocket. Oscar Valdez, like, he was right there. He's not going to let you hit him, but definitely Jamel Herring. Oh, he was definitely in the pocket with him. Yoshino definitely in the pocket. He lived in the phone booth. He didn't go anywhere. So it was only the De Los Santos that they keep bringing up, and I agree with you with that. Let's continue.
I can't wait though. The next boy gonna get some hands and feet on him. I'm telling you what.
Oh, definitely, for
sure. All the belts. I was very frustrated going back and forth with him, with the people, because that was something that they want to see, but I got nowhere with him, with the negotiating. Each and every time I get nowhere. He comes back to the media and says some shit. So for that reason, I said I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it with him no more. Not me per se doing it with him at all. No. Because it doesn't work. And until I see him do something with somebody, meaning he talk and he negotiate and make something happen, I don't believe that he can make it happen.
Okay.
And yeah, you're right. That fight with Loma should be easy because they're both top ranked fighters.
Across the street.
And what you say, he says, but remember, most all of the other fighters are not in position to make the big fight decisions, to make big fights. That's why others that have to be brought in for negotiations. That's true. It's negotiations. You get what you negotiate, 1,000% warrior class, and he's not negotiating. It's like he's a take it or leave it type of deal, and everyone's not going to concede to that. Hey, salute. Jones 2-3, salute, great brother. How you feeling?
I don't think that he chose Edwin De Los Santos for his last fight. I don't know. But every fight that comes out into social media to talk about,
I thought he did choose.
He never makes it happen. On top of, you got 4 or 5 different people in your division that you're friends with. So you don't want to fight the 4 or 5 people that's in your division and around your division. Then you got another 4 or 5 people that you can't make it happen because of whatever reasons, politically. Bro, your career is a mess. Complete mess, dog. The only person that...
All right, guys. Who is these 4 or 5 people? Because I only know Keyshawn. I only know Keyshawn is one of his friends.
And y'all know how I feel about that. I don't rock with that. Like, no.
With him, okay, so that is a good point. With him and Keyshawn, should they not fight? Because, okay, if Shakur wanted to become undisputed at 135 pounds, right, what will Keyshawn have to do?
They need to squabble. They need to stop ducking the fade. I'm sorry.
I don't believe it's 4 or 5 people that I rock with Bill, but I don't agree with that.
It's literally one guy. That's it.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with that.
But I feel him like
put something on the table for you was me, and you came out and called me all kind of names and all kind of shit. At least I started talking to you. I was negotiating with you. I never came to the media and told them that it was a breakdown in communication. You came and said, little bro, you know I'm not going to take the 25%. But you never heard you say 35%, 40%. You never heard him say none of that. He said the WBC, he's going to the WBC to ask for something or ask that they mandate something that they had no control over because we had more than one belt.
Right, that's true.
And we were negotiating a place for for undisputed.
Now that is true. I can agree with Bill. I can agree with Bill with that, right? Like you went to the WBC to ask them to mandate exactly what they was talking about undisputed for 25%. They wasn't talking about anything else. And if you go to the WBC and he said that if whatever the WBC said that I was going to get, then I was going to rock with. What if they actually told you 75, 25 is a good deal, is a good split? Now what? Now it's like. You see what I'm saying? It didn't make any sense to me. I think that, like, you guys ever heard the expression, a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush? Like, you guys are already at the negotiation, are at the negotiation tables. Why not negotiate? You have your suits, they have their suits. Y'all both sit down and see how you can hash it out. You're for certain that you can beat this guy. This guy's undisputed, and he at the weakest version of being undisputed for himself. I'm saying as far as he's not able to make that weight comfortably anymore. Why wouldn't you be aggressive in that? A shrewd businessman would have recognized that right then and there and take hold of that. He would have been able to capture Devin Haney and cut off anything that would have happened as far as him becoming a rising star. Now he let that star take off, and it's in a state of him and Devin might not even fight because of how Bill feel and how Dev feel in the antics.
Right.
Wait.
You want to take it, Sean, or you want me to?
Yeah.
No, go ahead, shoot.
Okay. Go ahead, Fo. Go ahead. I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Oh, so
yeah, come on, Fo. God, dog, man. Stop cutting people off. Stop being rude, man.
I'm tired of talking about the negotiation thing and things like that. I don't think that Shakur understood the deal. I don't think that he fully understood the deal.
Break that down.
Respectfully to him, I just think that it errs on the side of ignorance. I don't think that he understood that 25% for all the belts. I don't know if he thought he was fighting for one belt or four of them. Like, and that's me being serious, because there is no way that he just declined a 25% like right off the bat. I can't for all the belts. I just can't for the life of me like think that someone would do something in that order. And then you got Bob Arum coming out, and Bob Arum did come out in Shakur's defense. Bob Arum came out and said that was never really a deal made. So it's just like, okay, you can't do business with one party the same way you do with the other party. And I'm gonna use an example. Bill Haney said that it was word of mouth when they made the deal with Ryan Garcia. They basically made a call like, hey, it was kind of like a spit handshake, like, hey, we're gonna make the fight happen. Yeah, we're gonna make the fight happen. All right. This is just the top of the details of what we need to get done and things like that. And they agreed, and then they made the fight happen. But when it went to Bob Arum, if we know Bob Arum is kind of like pinned to the pad, probably a little bit more, needle to the thread. And when he heard 25% right off the top, he was like, okay, is that a real offer or is it not? And maybe Bob Arum didn't think it was a good deal, and in turn, Shakur didn't think it was a good deal and things like that. And then what Shakur messes up at is by acting like he's his own boss, as if he declined the deal and things like that. I think that Bob has a lot more control over Shakur's career. I think that the deal didn't look good to Bob as far as the 25%. And in hand, Shakur took that and ran with it as if he was the one making that decision, and he never did. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like it's neither here nor there for me at this point. Like I don't care who declined, who didn't at this point. Like I think that they should just stop arguing about it. Shakur should put his head down, get some fights underneath his belt in the division that he just made it to, and try to put himself in position to go for those belts either at 135 or move up to 140 and try to figure out another way to fight Devin Haney. But he needs the fights. And Bill was doing him a favor.
So I can agree with you on your last part that Shakur definitely needs to follow his own path, make his own way, become the superstar that he can be, that he has the potential to become. But it's definitely it's something wrong in his team. Something in his team is off, because it's no way that you turn down the 25% and you don't do no type of negotiating. You just automatically go. First of all, let me backtrack here. First of all, you miss weight, you move up, then The WB, you said you're gonna go to the WBC after the Yoshino fight. You never go to the WBC like you really said you was until like 3 months later, 3 to 4 months later, something like that.
Salute Chris Esperon. Salute Top Baby.
Then after that, you finally get the 25% offer, and then now you're really trying to go to the WBC instead of negotiating. It's like what is his team doing? Like I really don't see his team doing anything. Like I never hear Jay Prince talk about him unless he's at a fight. I never hear nothing about Shakur nowhere. Like I be so thrown off about that. It's like his team, he needs a new team, or they need some reconstruction, something. Yeah, he's talking to somebody else.
Okay. Oh, my bad, Sean.
They need to do something because something is off. I really don't get it. It's no way that on top of that, you don't want to give Frank Martin some extra cheese. Like, bruh, give him some extra money.
No. You don't have to come on camera. I just wanted to see how to do it. I'll do it.
With the Frank Martin situation, imagine if this is how much things could change. And I'm just gonna say this. I don't want to run with the topic or get off topic or anything like that, A-side. But imagine if Shakur Stevenson did actually fight Frank Martin. We maybe wouldn't even be getting Tank versus Frank right now.
No, we wouldn't.
And it
absolutely wouldn't be getting Tank Martin.
More likely, Frank. We'd be closer to a Shakur versus Tank.
Yeah, that's exactly what it'll be. But he didn't do it, and then it's causing like just Shakur. If his moves become a lot better, it puts him where he wants to be. But he don't want to give anything. He don't want to concede. Without him giveth of anything. This is in the book of Asai, section 3. Without giveth of anything, you would not become undisputed. Hashtag Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Air Romanies. You know what I mean? Y'all got to check that out. I'm coming out with a book. It's called the Boxing Bible. Without giveth of anything, you would not become.
Nobody buy his book, please.
Yeah,
everybody buy what you mean, not the boxing.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. He violated that boxing sin, and you see what's happening to him. He's getting punished. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to say. With Shakur Stevenson, I want to see him make more adult calculative move as far as handling his business. He can box. He can fight. He's a great fighter. He needs to start knowing how to handle his business, as a fighter, handle his business as the brand of Shakur.
Right.
Hey, guys, at this moment, I want to make sure we smash the like button. We have over 24 people in the building. Go ahead and smash that like button. If you're on any mobile device, click the top right-hand side, click the X. Make sure when the screen drops, you press the thumbs up button until it glows black and then come back into the chat. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, guys. So we're going into our next video. In chat, we're going to need your thoughts on this. I definitely want to know what you guys think on this. We're going to hold boxing accountable. I want to know, and I want my real family in the chat now to let us know exactly what you guys think about the clip that we're about to play. We're going to break this down together. As you know, we are the judges. Let's begin. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
No sound.
No sound?
Not
all
correct.
Right. Let's shoot
at
again.
the end of the day. So what?
Let's shoot again. Let's shoot again. Boom.
The whole thing you can't judge is not correct at the end of the day. So in saying that, I'm not here to judge Haney because I'm not judging him or his dad. But what I do know and what we should acknowledge and bring to light is what he did was very disrespectful to his religion. And that should be spoken about and be put into light because, I don't know if people do this, and I'm not claiming Bill Haney or his son are doing it, but did they become Islamic or Muslim for clout? We don't know. I'm not claiming he did, but it sure looks like it at the end of the day because he's not, again, respecting his religion. At the end of the day, I know a lot of Muslim friends, and they're all beautiful people. And the ones that really, the ones that are like, I've never seen discipline like it. They pray all the time, and they're sweet, and they're strong and they're cool and everything. But what he's displaying is not what I see from Muslims everywhere I go. So that's the truth. If you don't like it, that's not on me. That's something that you just, it is what it is.
Wow. Guys, when you hear that, when you hear a man say that another man took up another religion for clout, what goes through your mind? Because to me, I would think that you will see that he is carrying a tradition, and most importantly, but and I don't want to bring this to religion too much, but Ryan is a Christian, right? You see that a man has just changed his religion, so wouldn't you give him grace in the beginning if he's stumbling just a little bit? Because I haven't seen any stumble from Devin Haney. From what I see and from what I understand, he looks like he's a good Muslim. He's devoted. He's not going out here. He's not showing himself in an ill manner, and representing his last name in his religion in any bad shape, form. He's a very devoted person, respectful young man, sometimes too respectful to the point where people say that he don't even speak for himself. They want to see him speak more. That was crazy. Y'all seen it 38. Ernesto, I'm definitely gonna get to it. Matter of fact, let me do it right now. I got a cash out from my brother 3800 Ernesto. Salute, $5 in the cash out, saying for just supporting this. Salute. Just to support the show, like, man, I appreciate all of you guys that come in here and you support us, man. It's not easy on us to get the content that you guys want and to get a new, fresh type of style, but we're going to bring this to you and we're going to make sure we try our hardest. We just ask that you guys show up, smash the like button, and make sure you subscribe. We're going to do our job if you guys do yours. Anything extra, man, we'll appreciate you guys. Thank you. Right. So what do you guys think about that clip, breaking down that clip? If you want me to play it again, just kind of, refresh, let me know.
You muted, Sean.
Sean, you're muted.
My bad. But for me, it's like, how can you say someone joined the religion for clout? For one, like, can you join Christianity for clout? Like, why is it only Islam is a religion that you can join for clout? That's like a question I got, for one. And then for two, he doesn't know Devin and his God's relationship. He doesn't know anything about that. Like, what and what is the proof that Devin is disrespecting his religion? That's what I want to see. I want to see the proof, like, on the paper or video. What is it? Like, what is it that he's done that has been disrespectful to his religion that you don't see that you claim he does, that you don't see other Muslims do? That's where I come from. I mean, that's where I stand with it. And it's just be funny to me how it's always the good guy always judging or making claims about other people. That'd be throwing me. That really be throwing me. But dude really is a clown. He's the one looking for clout with religion. Right. He's the one. Right. Every sentence he get is got to be a Bible verse or something like that. Like, he can never just talk for himself. Never. It's always that. Like, dude really anyway. But go ahead, Fo.
No, you good. I'm just gonna err on the side of nobody's perfect and everybody, does and says things at times. So when he's judging Devin Haney, there's several tweets from Ryan Garcia, like calling people out their name and things like that. There's a lot of things that goes against said religions, and things like that. I'm tired of the buffoonery. I'm tired of the he says that he calls Devin Haney a clout chaser and says that Devin Haney is using his Islamic faith, to gain popularity or something like that. But at the same time, Ryan Garcia is using, a bunch of, let's just say, things that related to children to push this fight. Like, he goes from a area of fake concern to right. He goes from an area of fake concern. Right. He goes from an area of fake concern to hopping on social media and you know, going against.
So when you say fake concern, why do you use those choice words, fake concern, for the kids? Because from his own mouth, he stated that, you know, he truly do care about the kids. This is his mission, this is his cause. This is what's going to help him, you know, get to the next level. I definitely understand, you know, what you're saying to some degree as far as him saying that, you know, it does look cringy. But why do you use those choice words with fake concerns?
Because one minute he's on Twitter, one minute he's on Twitter and he's a social justice warrior, and then the next minute he's on Twitter and he's he's telling Devin Haney, we know where you sleep, we know where you live, we know all these type of things and stuff like that. Like, which one is it, bro? Which one is it? Are you focused on doing better and trying to help the world and save the kids like you're saying you are? Or are you focused on threatening somebody's life because somebody was playing with Devin Haney's religion at a boxing gym and being disrespectful and things like that? When you talk about clout chasing, you talk about somebody who knew you inside this man's gym while he's working out on the other side of the gym, saying that his God is real and things like that, while Devin Haney's people are simply trying to pray. They're not praying loud. They're not doing anything. They're secluded to themselves, and y'all in the gym doing the clout chasing and things like that. So it's just confusing. It's like, man, bro, like
1,000%. 1,000% I agree.
Yeah.
1,000% I agree. No, it's something that's truly unfortunate that he will say that. You know, and from my understanding, you know, Devin Haney said that he would never get beat by, you know, a white boy, right? Everybody jumped on his neck about that. People thought that wasn't cool that he said that. Okay, cool. But it seems as it's okay to attack someone, their religion, and as long as it's a certain group of you know, it's a certain group of people, it seems like on a certain religion, it's okay and it's cool. But if it's the other way around, it's not okay and it's not cool. So let's just while we're talking about Ryan Garcia, Sean, you have anything else to add to that before we move forward?
Nah, I really don't got too many kind words. So
I got you. Being a great Muslim yourself, I feel you. But check this out. So we're gonna move into the boxing, right? That was the propaganda, as my brother RC said earlier. Salute. We're gonna talk about the boxing now. So we're gonna break down Ryan Garcia getting some work in. Okay, all right. Nice. Catch and shoot. I mean, guys, he don't look bad. He don't look bad, guys. Look, you know, the game plan look pretty good to me. Look solid. Base team strong.
Stop lying. The base do not look strong.
I said seems strong. You know, he doesn't look like he's off balance. You know, Ryan looks off balance sometimes. He don't look bad, man. He's practicing the catch and shoot. What you guys think about that?
You guys would agree that
his feet is terrible.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
Wait, where has Ryan had some amazing feet? You know,
just saying, like, it is what it is.
I mean, it looks strong. It looks strong enough for him to, you know, I guess look better than what he used to look, because Ryan feet has always been trash to me.
Right.
It's not the best, right?
Yeah, that's what you need against somebody like Devin, though. You need some type of feet. You need something like. God.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, brother.
For what you see, man? Come on, man. This guy's get me down there. Come on, man. What you see?
I'm seeing a little bit more of the game plan, and Ryan Garcia has been playing with the slow motion, shadow boxing, and
look at RC. RC, don't encourage him, man. Come on, man.
The fast combinations while moving his feet inside the boxing gym and things like that. And this right here, I actually like this video from Ryan Garcia, and not necessarily for the feet that Sean is referring to. More so for if you notice, Derek James kind of takes a left hand with the pad and kind of like I guess he tries to simulate Devin's left to the body. Would you guys agree that Devin has a good left hand to the body?
Yeah, Devin got a good left hand to the body. He didn't use it before the Loma fight. But yeah, he got a good left hand.
He got a good jab stab to the body for sure.
Yeah, his stab to the body is pretty good too.
So when you play that footage, like when you watch that footage, like you can see Derrick James kind of simulating that. He's kind of simulating a little bit, just a little bit of what Devin Haney could possibly come in with, and the game starting to open up. There's gonna be a lift to the body. He's gonna go down with the pad.
I think it was earlier in that clip where you see that he throws. Let me see what you're talking about. Let's see. I think he got Ryan doing like basic stuff that he really don't do. You know, right. Keeping his arm tight. You know, not just right.
That's why I like the video because he kept his hands up in the video. They're trying to simulate a little bit of what Devin Haney does, and it seems that Ryan plans on having Devin Haney come forward towards him. It seems like most of those combinations and things like that he was countering, I mean that he was doing was looking. He's going to be looking to counter Devin Haney a little bit. So I think it was just a glimpse into a little bit of the game plan, and this is actually one of the most solid videos that I saw from him to come out in the last 2 weeks versus everything else that he's put out.
So can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead, shoot, Sean.
It don't matter how you look on the pads. It matter how you look.
Oh my God! Can we agree that Shy is a hater? Shy hating right now.
I'm a certified.
Is Shy hating right? All right. Y'all let us know is Shy hating right now, or did Ryan look decent on the pads? Like, yo,
but hold on. We got the sparring footage. We got the sparring footage. We're gonna see what y'all said then. We're gonna see.
You right. We do have the sparring footage.
Yeah, that is true.
We're gonna see him. We're gonna see him put this into practice. You know, we're gonna see him but before we see him put it into practice, because I'm about to get cooked. You know, if we have to go off of his sparring, oh my God, y'all about to see a home cookie. So everybody that love me in the chat, make sure y'all put Sean and Hater real quick. Let's go. Let's see him put that old Derrick James teaching into practice. Yeah, tell him it ain't gonna be fun. I told y'all it ain't gonna be. Stop playing with him, Sean. Woo! Oh my God!
Can somebody warn Devin Haney it's not gonna be
fun?
It's not
gonna be fun, Dad. Look at that! Hey,
one more time,
right. Oh my God! Look at his hands, fellas. Look at the chat. Y'all pay attention to the hands, man. Pay attention to this man's hands. Derrick just told him what to do. Oh my God!
This your man?
Can somebody warn Devin Haney it's not gonna be fun?
It's not gonna be fun, Dad. He ain't gonna be fun. There he is. And new WBC.
I can't
Super lightweight champion of the world, Ryan.
I can't sustain it. I can't.
Yo,
I can't
stop playing, man. That man, I'm telling you, he got them skills. Stop.
Hey, look at what J-Man said, and think about what I said, A-Side, a while back. We're rolling.
He said at this point, rolling.
For sure.
My God, J-Man.
That's a
right?
fact.
And the fact that you're not lying is crazy right now. The fact that you're not. Am I glitching? Chat. Let me know. Am I glitching? Yo, the fact that you're not lying is crazy. Why is his hand so low? Let's look at this again, right? Because Derrick is teaching him. Derrick is showing him, right? It's solid what he's showing him. Despite what Sean said, right? Do this. Keep your hand up. Stay on the phone. Nice. Catch the shoot. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now,
you don't got
that. Like a future world champion, right? With that type of work, despite Sean being a hater, right?
Bro.
And then he just go in and do this. Why? Why? Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Wow, what is that? What is this? What is that? That, what is this? What overhand right?
That's your man. No. That's your man.
And new.
Okay, he got the foot. Yeah, he working on it.
And new. Oh man.
Can somebody warn Devin Haney it's not gonna be fun?
It ain't gonna be fun.
His hand dropped it when he was getting ready to throw that punch when that guy was up against the ropes just now.
Why, Ryan? Why?
So many mistakes. So many mistakes. He just showed it all.
Go ahead, break it down, Sean. Go ahead,
Slip the brick. Slip the brick, boy, sleepy again. I'm gonna say it over and over. A-Take put it perfectly. Slip the brick, boy, sleepy again. If Devin don't drop him or punish him how he's supposed to, I'm gonna have to criticize Devin. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to, because it's just that sparring footage, bro. That sparring footage, he's literally twisting his body all the way across to throw punches. He's making a whole bunch of fundamental mistakes. All he does is just goes off of his feeling and fighting. He doesn't actually have structure and technicality to what he's doing. Like he that's not in his arsenal at all.
His fundamentals just go out of the window.
Huh?
His fundamentals just go out of the window.
Yeah,
if he would just be fundamentally sound, that's fine.
Bro, if he was fundamentally sound, he would be a problem. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck, like a real problem. But it's like when he go in there, he only fight off his instincts, and his instincts aren't like a Boots or a Devin. Like it's not just something fluid. It's not that. It comes with a whole bunch of mistakes, and it is nothing but a recipe for disaster for him. Devin.
But I love what you just said, right, Sean? That it seems like such a waste of talent, because the speed that you see that he has, the power that's coupled with that speed. I know we got some haters in the building by the name of OK and Sean, but he got power, right? The speed and the power
the speed is power.
That speed equals power, right? So with that being said, it seems like such a waste of talent, because if this guy was trained in boxing and he stayed, true to his sport, true to his respect and his craft, you can see a complete different fight, flat-footed or not. If he's just fundamentally sound, like you stated before, that's all he would need to take him extremely far. And it's just sad, man.
He has the talent, he just don't have the fundamentals.
And he could have had it.
He's also lacking the hunger. He doesn't care.
I think he is hungry.
No.
And the reason why he doesn't care. The reason why he doesn't care is because he took the loss to Gervonta Tank Davis, but he made millions doing that. He's about to take the loss to Devin Haney. He's gonna make millions doing that. It's gonna take for him to get humbled. It's probably gonna take one more serious loss for him to finally take his career serious. And it's sad you gotta bump your head that many times. It's sad you got to bump your head that many times, but he just doesn't care. It's more so like a show for Ryan Garcia. Everything from Twitter to being in a boxing ring to being at these press conferences and things like that, everything is a show for Ryan Garcia. It's just a circus. That's all it is. It's just a circus. So I don't see him taking it serious until he takes either this loss or the next loss. He's probably gonna take a 1 or 2 year hiatus and actually do some work on not only himself, but actually inside the boxing ring and things like that. And maybe he can come back better. Like, I just dislike everything that he's doing right now, because it takes my mind off of any ability that he has. And he doesn't have much right now. I mean, look at the shoulder roll we saw when he was just right here in Houston, Texas. Look, that shoulder roll was horrible. What type of defense was that? The only thing that saved him was his hand speed.
First of all, he was working on that shoulder roll, so I reject he's working on it in real time. You gotta, bro, stop. He's trying to reinvent the shoulder roll for flat-footed people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. Like, Floyd wasn't flat-footed. He's trying to do the impossible. I need to stop playing hating on King Ryan Garcia. He's the best fighter outside of my main man, my personal favorite, Rolly, because I don't know how Rolly became world champion.
Oh, this man
Rolly is the greatest boxer of all time. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all compete with me on that because there's no way he should be a world champion. That's one. So you can go ahead and and get that up off of Ryan. He's still working on that, you know. But yeah. And all jokes aside, with Ryan Garcia, I mean, it's just sad. But you know, off of Ryan Garcia, let's go into the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Tyson.
It's sensational.
Uh-oh.
They have Nate Robinson and Jake Paul on my undercard. It's going to be sensational.
Okay,
He said it's going to be sensational. Wait, Jake Paul, he's fighting Jake Paul. How's it going to be on his undercard? It don't make sense.
They have Nate Robinson and Jake Paul on my undercard. It's going to be sensational.
So that video is.
No, this is older. Yeah, they fought already, right?
Right.
Hold on, real
So
quick.
why are they putting old clips of Mike up now? That don't make sense to me.
That's Jake Paul. That's Jake Paul remembering what he was in 2020. He fought on Mike Tyson's undercard when Mike Tyson fought my personal favorite, Roy Jones Jr. He was on Mike's undercard. So he tweeted that video out and was like, 4 years ago to now, like I went from being on his undercard to now I'm actually fighting Mike Tyson. So that's why he uploaded that video. It was just him reminiscing.
Oh, okay. It was him reminiscing. I'm glad you cleared that up for him because I'm like, hey man, why they keep bringing up the old stuff? All right. So let's go into the next one.
Day 3. You still want to fuck with me?
All right, let's watch that again. Let's watch that again.
Day 3. You still want to fuck with me?
No, just like they said on Friday. You want some too, old man? No. Yo, so I mean, I like the fact that Mike looking good. Mike, you know, joints look oiled up. He's been taking his carnival oil and, you know, eating his Wheaties in the morning, and he's moving well, you know. But let's keep it real. These are jump cuts. When you're inside of she said no cursing, Mike. That's so funny. Salute, Step Bobby. When you're inside the fight with Jake Paul, he's hitting back. Now I want to go to Sean. I want to see what Sean gonna say about this because I have so much to say about Ryan and his past.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
I don't see nothing bad from Mike. This easy work. He been doing this. Like, it's something different.
The pads matter right now?
No, I'm just saying, like he always look on the pads. I want to see the sparring. And I bet you look better than Ryan Garcia. I bet you that. I bet you my life.
Who's he sparring though? Wait a minute.
It don't matter. Who is Ryan sparring?
Cut it out.
Who is Ryan sparring?
Ryan, you know. Hey, man, I heard y'all rolling cousin, man. Hold on, man. Let's see.
Day 3.
Don't play with him, Mike. Don't play with him.
Y'all stressing me out, bro.
I bet you y'all wouldn't stand in front of that. I bet you y'all wouldn't stand in front of that.
My feet.
No regular man would stand in front of that.
Exactly.
He's not about to do that to Jake Paul.
And Jake Paul is a regular man.
He's not about to do that to Jake Paul, bro. Like
he finna put Jake Paul in the dirt for sure.
Facts 3,800 on Nesto. I don't know why facts 3,800. They're not acting like he's close to getting his silver sneakers card at LA Fitness.
Y'all standing with Jake though. Y'all got Jake. Y'all stay on that side.
Of course. I'm not standing. Hold on, wait. Y'all see how you trying to do that?
Keep standing with Jake. Keep standing with Jake. We with Mike. We real boxing fans. We standing with Mike.
He's clever. He's clever because I'm not standing with Jake. I want Tyson to knock Jake out.
No, he
but
don't.
I do understand
don't.
that people age. I understand that there's a such thing as age, bones being more brittle, joints and ligaments and tendons being worn. Your body not being the same.
Just call it common sense. Just call it.
Well, like, don't get it twisted. The best thing that can happen is
when he really do it today. Hey, when he really do it to Jake,
I'm gonna be happy. This is the one time I want to be wrong.
All this for I want that same look on your face when you do it to that boy. When he do it,
I promise you. I promise you. There will be no pain. I would take my lick, but I'm not. I am not co-signing.
He don't look real.
Jake Paul punching on one of our legends, bro. Like, you know why he took this fight.
I don't rock with that either.
He wouldn't take this. He would not A-side.
No, he
would not take this fight with that Mike Tyson that we saw on The Hangover. He's not taking this fight with Mike Tyson. He's taking this fight with a Mike Tyson that's close to the age of 60, bro. Like, come on, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, we black men though. We don't age. When you take care of yourself, we don't age. We black men. You feel me? Like we freaking natures for sure. So I'm standing with Mike.
That is more so on the vanity.
We got melanin. I don't care what y'all talking about. We got
vanity. That is vanity, Sean. That's what that saying is for. It's for vanity. It's not for this.
All right.
This is crazy. I can't believe whoever.
Hey, the fact that folks stopped, it was like, I don't know, you didn't just say that. Hey, black man is God. You remember? Hey, y'all remember when P Diddy said that? Black man is God. Like, wait a minute.
All right. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Right.
All right, man. All right, let's go to the next clip. So we're gonna look at some real sparring from one of our favorite boxers. Definitely, that we know Cinnamon should be fighting.
I was gonna say. You said one of my favorite boxers. I'm like, oh.
So guys, we can't play the audio because it's the music, and we don't want a copyright strike. But as you can see, this is David Benavidez. He's getting some good work, man. Look at this guy, man. Like, if you're gonna be flat foot, at least look like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
You see when this camp. Hey, Sean, hold on, wait, Sean. I just want you to go ahead and see who's studying. Who over there studying? Who is that, Sean? Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Can't quite see him. I see Mike Tyson.
No. There you go. Who's that guy right there? Remember, the black man's God, so you should be able to see. Nothing.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell. All right, that's all right. You don't know now, but you gonna find out. You got.
Hey, yo, chill out. Chill out, bro. Hey, chill out. I mean, I told you he's standing with Jake, bro. He's standing with Jake.
No, I mean, look at that.
Uh-huh.
Come on, man. The guy's been the videos, man. He's so lax. Look at that. Smooth.
Nope.
Somebody got to give Ryan this clip. Somebody got to say Ryan this clip. So when you see this, do you see David Benavidez actually competing with Arthur Beterbiev, Dimitri Bivol? Do you believe that he has the skills to be able to take it on on that level with those type of boxers at that weight class? Sean?
Now that's my man's.
I know. I hear you.
The only one that I think he gonna have real trouble with is Beterbiev.
You think Beterbiev is going to be the one he has trouble with? I think
Beterbiev is his real arch nemesis or whatever you want to call it, because they both that's literally King Kong versus Godzilla. Like, they coming. They gonna clash in the middle of that ring, bro. Like, it's gonna be like Titans, I believe. But it's just something that tells me like Beterbiev power might be too much for him. It just might.
You're saying him messing around and getting clipped on the inside.
Yeah, like, I think Beterbiev is too solid. Like, I'm talking like muscle wise and like his power, punching power, and he's a smart fighter. Like he has pretty good boxing IQ. Like he's not a dumb fighter. Like he knows what he's doing. He knows how to apply smart pressure.
Right.
But I think with Bivol, I think Benavidez could get Bivol for sure. Like not saying that Bivol.
But do you think he's gonna get him? You think he's gonna outbox Bivol, or do you think he's gonna look good against Bivol enough to where the judge is gonna actually give it to him?
I think it's actually gonna be a close fight. Like I think it'll be a pretty tight fight for sure. Like I keep it up with you. Bivol is really one of the ones at 175. Yeah, like Bivol footwork will probably be a problem for him in the beginning, but David doesn't get enough credit for how smart of a fighter he is when he's fighting boxers. Like he really can fight every style. The only difficulty he will have is that he has footwork, but also Bivol is the same size as him. But I think that Benavidez is gonna tear that body up on Bivol. Like Benavidez is such a great body puncher. Like he knows when to throw the right body shot. Like he knows. He has great IQ at throwing body shots. So I think that's gonna be like the main factor, and that pressure gonna get to Bivol, cause it ain't gonna be no Canelo. It ain't gonna be no just backing up and trying to. No, it's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be totally different. That's a great fight though. I want to see that. It's really 50-50 though.
1000%.
Canelo don't always back up, bro. I don't like that jab you just threw at Canelo, bro. Canelo don't always back up, bro.
I really do that.
Let him know, folks. Let him know. Talk to him, folks.
Canelo is a man. All right, man.
Talk to him, folks.
He struggles against boxers, real boxers. Real boxers. He can't handle angles. He has to slip a power punch. He has to throw a barrage of punches and hit somebody and hurt them before he actually starts getting off. He outboxes not too many people, bro. Not too many. Caleb Plant did good against him in the first 4 or 5 rounds. I would even take it to the 6th round before Caleb Plant started getting gas. I'm sticking to my point on that. Caleb Plant was outboxing David Benavidez, and then Caleb Plant got gassed, and then he started getting caught. Once he started getting caught, which is what David Benavidez does every single time, he catches him. If he goes up to 175 and he's fighting an Arthur Benavidez or what's the other guy we said? The one that beat Canelo?
Bivol.
If he fights a Bivol, those are gonna be really, really tough fights. We cannot definitively say that David and which you didn't, that David Benavidez is gonna come out on top and things like that. These are guys that are up there. They have really good hands. They have good feet. They have good movement. They have good bases. Everything, bro. They have good jabs. They have solid defense and things like that. Canelo went up and had a hard time because he was from a smaller weight class. But let's not
act as good as David.
You said what?
He ain't as good as David. That's why.
Who's not as good as David?
Canelo. Shit. Stand on that shit.
No, let me ask you this question. Is David Benavidez a better boxer than Canelo Alvarez?
As far as what?
Bro, as far as being a boxer, is he a better boxer?
He's the better boxer? Yeah, I think he's the better boxer.
All around, is he a better boxer than Canelo?
I think he's the better boxer, for sure.
I think he is. Do you think that David Benavidez is a better boxer than Canelo Alvarez?
Do I think David Benavidez is a better boxer than Canelo Alvarez? No, Canelo can box, man. I'm gonna be real with you. Canelo can box. It's the intangibles that make me cautious for Canelo, right? David Benavidez is tall. His style of boxing, he's long, rangy. His footwork is good enough. He can stay away from Canelo, and he's really active. His activity is very high. I think he can box as good as Canelo. But I don't think he's better than him. I think he can box as good as Canelo.
That's my sentiment. David Benavidez has the length and the power to get to Canelo. He's also really good at moving his feet, even though he's flat-footed. He's also really good at moving his feet and hitting at angles and things like that and going up and down to the body. But we also know Canelo to be enduring. We also know Canelo to be that boxer that's able to endure those punches and give back. Canelo is an avid counterpuncher. He is a better boxer than David Benavidez, through and through. I'm gonna give it 60-40. Canelo got David Benavidez when we talking boxing. When we talking just pure boxing, getting those two going back and forth. Where David Benavidez has the advantage is he has that length and that power to harm Canelo. But we don't know if he's gonna be able to. Canelo is tough, bro. He's not just gonna go in there like everybody thinks and knock Canelo out. That's why I hate that everybody's coming up with that conclusion. Oh, he's gonna go in there, he's gonna punish Canelo, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Bro, Canelo didn't get knocked out by, and he's no knockout artist, but he didn't get knocked out by what's his name? I don't know why his name is slipping my name. By Bivol. He didn't get knocked out by Bivol. He's able to take punches, and he was telling Bivol, like, come on, let's go. Like, so with them, if they fight at 168, I can see Canelo slipping out of the with the victory. Like, I understand that Canelo he's having duck activities and things like that when he's talking about I need 150 to 200 million and things like that to fight David Benavidez. I'm not denying that. I'm not co-signing that at all. But when we talk boxing and we talk boxing at 168 and we talk experience and things like that, I do believe that Canelo Alvarez can pull out the victory against David Benavidez. But I do get y'all points. But when we talk about boxing, who's the better boxer? No, it's simply Canelo Alvarez. It's definitely Canelo Alvarez.
Okay. Were you impressed with Canelo's last performance?
Against John Ryder?
Against Jamel.
Oh, against Jamel.
Were you impressed?
Jamel was I wasn't impressed. Jamel was getting out of the way though. That wasn't an engaging fight.
Yeah, but I'm just asking, were you impressed with what you seen from him? If he's such this great boxer?
Impressed when Jamel when he wasn't engaging. I can't. There's nothing there for me to.
I mean, he was there the whole time. He got knocked down in the second round.
Hold on. Now, wasn't this the same guy that said De Los Santos couldn't get to Shakur, and that was De Los Santos's fault for not being able to get to Shakur by me saying that he was the dark horse? Now you're telling me that Canelo, which is a veteran in the boxing game, could not get to Charlo? Could not put the ring on
the difference is,
my bad. Sorry. I'm sorry.
The difference is that
don't leave it on the counter. Don't leave it on the counter. I'm sorry.
Canelo was actually approaching Charlo. That's the difference. De Los Santos literally did nothing. If we compare, now what we can do is we can pull those two fights on and compare those two fights. I'll sit up here and break those two fights down with both of y'all. There's a big difference between those two fights. Being that Canelo trying to Canelo actually catching Charlo and making the whole reason that there was no engagement was because Charlo felt that power and started standing out of the way of Canelo and running around the ring and things like that. He ran.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100 now.
Go ahead.
Jamel wasn't jumping back like Shakur. He wasn't running. He was there. He was more in front of Canelo than De Los Santos was. Than Shakur was in front of De Los Santos. If we being 100, he was there for the kid. Like, Canelo was supposed to kill him. Bro, and he's coming up 2 weight classes.
Okay.
Huh? Go ahead.
That was my frustration kicking in. Go ahead. You got it, bro.
Go ahead, fellas.
No, but yeah. So you saying like David Benavidez is just not like you saying at first you said that he's as good as him, but not a better boxer. At first you said that, but then you said he's a better boxer through and through at the end of your statement. So I'm confused on where you stand, but
let me make it clear for you. Like I said in the beginning, Canelo Alvarez is a better boxer than David Benavidez. Period.
Right?
Period. Whether it be 60-40, 70-30, 55-45. Right? He's a better boxer than David Benavidez.
Okay.
Separate these guys real quick. Things are getting heated. Got to make sure I separate these two. Back up now. Back up.
Okay.
Back up now.
If you think so, big bro. I wonder why you don't want to fight him, but all right.
I mean, you haven't defeated my point of him being a better boxer than Canelo. You ain't gave me one.
No, you're right. You're right. You got it.
That's right.
So,
all right, fellas.
Okay.
Fellas. All right, so we got one more video to react to. And it's funny, boxer versus puncher. This is the video that's going to be coming up right now. Let's go.
Maron in Spanish means the shrimp, but he was no shrimp in that fight against Maxi Hughes. He was dominant as Maxi Hughes' corner stopped the fight after the 4th round. All right, Chris, What do you make of Zepeda's performance? And now he's on the range of every big-time lightweight here in boxing.
Yeah, I mean, he's crashed through. Listen, I called Maxi Hughes' last fight against George Kambosos. He won that fight. He dominated. He was in control. He outboxed Kambosos. Kambosos obviously got the gift decision. Maxi Hughes could box, and he had the skill set that could have crippled Zepeda. Zepeda didn't give him a chance. He steamrolled him, averaging 99 punches around in every fight, but threw over 100 punches around in this fight. And plus two-fisted, hard punching. I mean, the guy is in fun fights. I put him in with all those guys. I want to see him. I want to see him actually with the likes of Shakur. Obviously people are like, oh, they're too high on Zepeda now, but Shakur is a very distinct style. I don't think you're going to get 99 punches off against a guy like Shakur. But I still want to see it. I think it'll be an exciting fight just because Zepeda, pushes the pace. He's in there. He's in your face. I don't think he's going to try and box with Shakur because I don't think he can. So he's going to have to try and just punch his way through, which is going to give a lot of opportunities for Shakur. But either way, I like it. Make the fight happen. Why not?
Yeah, Bob Arum said on Boxing Scene that if Oscar calls him, they'll make the Shakur fight for July. But obviously he has the WBA and IBF mandatory belts there. He's the mandatory contender for that. Paulie, what did you make of Zepeda's performance and putting the rest of the lightweight division on notice?
Yeah, he's an exciting fighter. He's a guy who knows how to make the fight max exciting. He comes forward, he throws punches when he gets in range, and he throws them in combination. He goes to the body, he goes to the head. Prototypical exciting fighter when you define an exciting fighter. But remember what I said, gets in range, throws punches. Against more difficult opponents, the proposition of finding a range is a little bit more difficult. That's why we just talked about Shakur Stevenson. In order to throw all those punches, you first have to find the range. I think where Maxi Hughes went wrong is he started boxing well in the first round especially, but he kept giving the same look. You have to give the illusion that you're dangerous from different places, just so the pressure fighter can at least pause for a split second and realize, okay, there's a different target.
There we go, fellas. There we go. He made a great point. He said that you have to give the illusion that you're dangerous from other areas, right? Because I always say this. Some people always say, well, how do you think Devin is going to beat Sabir Matiz? How do you think boxers are going to beat pressure fighters and all these other people that throw a lot of combinations? I said they got to be sharp and they got to make them think. They got to make them hesitant. Without them being able to start to get their momentum and steamroll, that's where you're going to be able to gain a lot of your momentum as the boxer. Stand on the outside, stand sharp, keeping your timing them, giving them different looks, making them think. Because if you stand right in front of them, the same way Maxi Hughes stood in front of Zepeda, they're going to go to work on you the same way Zepeda went to work on Maxi Hughes. What you guys think about what Paulie just said?
Paulie be cooking, bro. Paulie is a really good analyst. Like through and through, he really know the game because he was actually a decent boxer himself. But I totally agree with him. And what's the other guy's name? It's
slipping my mind right now, but I know it.
But yeah, you know my guy, the one that had the glasses on.
Chris Algieri.
Yeah, Chris. There we go. Yeah, I like what he said. Like, I don't see Zepeda being able to do any of those things with Shakur because like let's be honest, Maxi Hughes.
I think that
Maxi Hughes was right there from the beginning. Like his game plan was shot. I don't understand
Dude,
what.
I was so surprised. Do you remember that, Sean?
Yeah,
why is he standing in front of him? This is not how Maxi fights.
Bro, that's not his game. That's not his
at all.
Game. At all.
Like, and
he fought Kambosos like that.
He was also standing flat-footed, throwing all those punches.
Yeah, he was right there. He didn't make Zepeda work for nothing. Like nothing.
Dude, 1,000%. That's why I agree with what Paulie is saying so much in this clip. Let's go ahead and break this down. Chat, what do you guys think about what's being said by Paulie? Because this is something that I've been saying for the longest, but to hear another analyst say it and to break it down in the same manner, sometimes it gives you that sense of, all right, I'm not the only one that see what I see. That's why I want a lot of these pressure fighters to fight the elite boxers so you can see the difference between what an elite pressure fighter and an elite boxer can do.
Yes.
And you have it.
And I wouldn't even consider Zepeda an elite pressure fighter, though. Hey, sorry, it seemed like he went out, right? You there?
Go ahead and finish your point, Sean. I think A side went out.
No, I was just saying, like, I don't see Zepeda as like a real elite pressure fighter, because don't get me wrong, he throws a lot of punches, but just because you throw a lot of punches don't mean that you're elite. Like,
yeah,
I don't see no head movement. I don't see no good jab when he's starting off his combinations and finding the target. I don't see none of that. The thing I will give him, though, he is a good combination puncher and he is a very good body puncher. I definitely would give him that, but I can't just give him the elite. I don't know what's up with A-side. He ducking right now. But he trying to find his way out. But no, that was a good fight. Like all three of us watched the Maxi Hughes and what's Zepeda fight. We all watched it together, and we was all having a whole bunch of different thoughts on why Maxi Hughes would come in against someone like a Zepeda like that, because he actually has a good skill set to make it difficult. Yeah, he made it real easy on Zepeda.
What confused me is, like, and you guys know we were all watching it together, and I pointed out, I was like, why is Maxi Hughes fighting so flat-footed tonight? He was it's kind of like he was standing in place, he was taking small steps, but he was throwing punches. He was trying to go punch for punch with him, things like that. And it's kind of like he gave Zepeda a free Christmas gift. Hey, here's the xylophone, aka my rib cage, and all you see is from the second round on a full-on like body beating. I'm talking about bro was going to work on a heavy bag. He ignored everything that Maxi Hughes was doing and just went to the body and was like, bam, 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 bam. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, why is Maxi Hughes not getting out of the way? Why aren't you using your boxing ability? Why aren't you standing on the same thing you said? You made a great point. Why aren't you standing on the outside? Why aren't you, why are you standing in front of him just taking all of these punches to the body? And he ended up, you know what I'm saying? He ended up ending that fight early. Chat. Sean, A-side. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Chat right now. Go ahead. Hey, mute up real quick, folks. But hey, y'all go ahead and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We trying to get that 1K pack in the air. This gas for what? We trying to get that ASAP. Make sure y'all subbing up. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all following all three of us on all social media platforms. We got heat coming for y'all at least 3 times a week. At least 3 times a week. Make sure y'all tapping in to the new stuff we're gonna be dropping soon. Y'all gonna see what we're talking about. But make sure y'all check us out on Blue Blood Sports as well. We'll be over there. The undercard, quote unquote, is our little nickname, our little panel. So we got a giveaway going on over there, sponsored by Charles Edward Cheese. Make sure y'all check that out. Y'all could possibly win $50,000 to one person. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe and tap in with the family. But back to my topic though. I might ruffle y'all feathers with this one.
All right, Chad. That was some technical difficulties.
You look a whole lot better now, brother.
For sure.
It looks better now, right?
Yeah, it looks a whole lot better.
Yeah, because I was having some difficulties, so we had to handle that on our side. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and adjourn for today. I'm sorry about that, but me, 4K, and Sean, we got some work coming for you guys later on. So we're going to make sure we're going to have an adjourn. We're going to get the content ready for the next live. And I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure that you follow each of these guys on social media platform. If you do have any videos or content that you want to get on the platform, make sure you get in contact with Shine or 4K. But absolutely make sure that you that you subscribe to all RingRivalz pages on social media platforms. And each time, I guess you get in contact with one of them, make sure that you guys will have to check that they're subscribed to RingRivalz platforms. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. I want to make sure that I address all issues, and so that the next live we can give you the best quality possible. We appreciate all of you guys in the chat. Thank you. Bye-bye. Peace.